season replays, fantasy drafts, ultimate creative leagues, and what if tournament. It's Coffee Cup Games with the coach, DKM. Hey, this is Coach DK with Coffee Cup Games. Hope you guys are having a good one. As you know, I am starting a stratomatic baseball March Madness tournament. The tournament consists of 68 of the greatest World Series champion teams based on their winning percentage. And our first game will be from the Ash bracket. This will be a preliminary game, and the winner will be taking on the 1909 Pittsburg Pirates, who are the number 1 seed in the bracket. And our first game will be a number 17 versus a number 16 seed. The number 17 seed will be the 1906 Chicago White Sox going against the 1960 Pittsburgh Pirates. The White Sox are best known for beating the 1906 Chicago Cubs, often considered one of the greatest teams in Major League Baseball history, but the Cubs did not win the World Series as they got upset by the Chicago White Sox. And so the White Sox from 1906 are going to have the following lineup. They're going to have Hahn, the right fielder, leading off, Fielder Jones, the center fielder, batting second. Isbell, the second baseman, is going to be batting third. George Davis, the shortstop, will be batting fourth. Donahue, the first baseman, batting fifth. Daugherty in left field will be batting sixth. Sullivan, the catcher, batting seventh. Tannehill, the third baseman, will be batting eighth. And on the mound will be Nick Altrock. The 1960 Pittsburgh Pirates were also known for their upset in one of the most storied World Series of all time. The Pittsburgh Pirates were huge underdogs going against the New York Yankees, but they ended up winning the World Series in 7 games. Leading off for the Pittsburgh Pirates will be Skinner, the left fielder. Batting second will be Grote, the shortstop. Roberto Clemente, the right fielder, will be batting third. Stewart, at first, will be batting fourth. The center fielder, Camoli, will be batting fifth. Smith, the catcher, will be batting sixth. Hope, the third baseman, will be batting seventh. And Mazeroski will be batting eighth and playing second base. On the mound will be the Pittsburgh Pirates ace, Bob Friend. So who's going to win this opening game of our March Madness tournament? I picked the 1960 Pittsburgh Pirates. I will be managing the Pirates in this game. So let's go ahead, let's jump into the action. But before we do, I'm going to ask you guys to take a quick moment, like the video, subscribe to the channel if you have not already, and of course, leave any questions, comments, or snide remarks in the comment section down below. So now let's jump into our first game from our March Madness tournament between the 1906 Chicago White Sox and the 1960 Pittsburgh Pirates. Here we are at Pittsburgh's home ballpark. We got the 1960 Pittsburgh Pirates going against the Chicago White Sox from 1906. Bob Friend on the mound going against the right fielder Hahn. Here's the first pitch of the game. He needs a 1-15 for a single. It's going to be an 18, so that's going to be an out. As that one's lined out to Mazeroski, and now Friend going against Fielder Jones. Fielder Jones needs a 1-15 for a double. He's going to get a 1. So back-to-back 1-15 opportunities. First one, we get the out. The second one, they get the double. So that's going to put Jones in scoring position already in the first. And now Frank Isbell, the second baseman, is up. He's going to hit a ground ball to second. That's going to be the second out as Fielder Jones advances to third. And now George Davis, the shortstop's up, the best hitter on the team, the switch hitter, is going to draw a walk. So he's going to be on first. So runners on the corners, 2 down. And now Donahue, the first baseman's up. He hit .282 back in 1906. Here's the pitch. And it's going to be a passed ball.
Such an idiot.
So Bob Friend pitches and Smith cannot bring that one in. That's going to allow a run to score, and Davis now goes to second, and now with 2 down and a runner in scoring position, Donahue's going to hit a foul ball. The catcher is going to go over. He's going to catch that one, and that's going to be the third out. But Chicago does get a run in the top of the first to take a quick 1-0 lead. As we go into the bottom of the first inning, we got Skinner, Grote, and Clemente leading off for the Pirates from 1960. Altrock is on the mound. He needs a 1-5 for a single. It's going to be a 19, so that's going to be a line out to third. Tannehill brings that one in, and that's 1 down. And now Grote is up, and he is going to hit a fly ball as he pulls this one into left field. Daugherty slides on over, pulls that one in. That's 2 down. And now Roberto Clemente, the Hall of Famer, up the bat. He's going to hit a ground ball to Isbell for the third out. So a quick 1-2-3 inning, and we go into the top of the second. Here is the White Sox. Daugherty, the left fielder, leading it off. He's going to hit a ground ball to Mazeroski. That's going to be 1 down. And now Sullivan, the catcher, is up. He's going to hit a line ball right at Stewart, the first baseman. That's going to be 2 down. And now Tannehill, the third baseman's up to bat. He's going to hit a high pop fly. And that's in foul territory. Whoopsies! But unfortunately, Smith drops that one. And that's going to be an error. So Tannehill gets another shot at making a hit. And Friend's going to get a strikeout. So that's going to end the inning, 1, 2, 3. And the Pirates come up to bat for the bottom of the second. Stewart's going to lead it off. He's going to hit a fly ball to Dougherty in left field. That's going to be 1 down. And here's Samoli. He's going to hit a pop-up to Isbell at second base. That's going to be 2 down. And now here's Smith, and he's going to hit a fly ball to Fielder Jones in center field. So for the second straight inning, Pirates are put down 1, 2, 3, and we go into the top of the third with Friend on the mound going against his counterpart, Outrock. And here's the pitch, and it's going to be a pop-up to Stewart at first base. That's going to be 1 down, and at the top of the order as Hahn comes up to bat. He's going to hit a line ball right at Grote. That's going to be 2 down. And now Fielder Jones, who doubled and scored in the first inning, is up to bat. Here's the pitch, and he's going to hit a ground ball to third, so that's going to be the end of the inning. So another 1, 2, 3 inning for Bob Friend. As we go into the bottom of the third, here's Outrock going against Hoke, the third baseman, who at 282 with 16 home runs. He's going to pull this one into left field. That's right at Dougherty, and that's going to be 1 down, and now Mazeroski's up. He's going to hit a ground ball to Tannehill at third, who has to make a play. Tannehill has great range, a good glove, and he's going to be able to scoop that one up, throw it to first for the second out, and now Bob Friend is up. He needs a 1 to 12 for a double, the first chance that they have for a hit, but Hahn is going to be able to get there. He needed a 1 to 12, and a 17 was rolled on the 20 die, so
denied.
That is going to be, again, a 1, 2, 3 order. We have not gotten a player on base. So after 3, Chicago White Sox from 1906 are leading this one 1-0. They have 1 run on 1 hit, have not committed error. And Pittsburgh from 1960 has not gotten any runners on base. They have 0 runs. They have committed an error, that passed ball that did allow for Fielder Jones to score in the first. Isbell is up to bat, the second baseman. They got the heart of the order coming up. He needs a 1 to 3 for a home run. It's going to be an 11. So Roberto Clemente back toward the warning track, pulls that one in. That's 1 down. Here's George Davis, who got on base with a walk. He's going to rip this one into the gap, and he is going to end up on second base, a double. And so now he's in scoring position with 1 out. And here's Donahue, the first baseman. Donahue is going to hit a ground ball in front of home plate. We have a chance to get the runner at third, but he has an 80% chance of being safe. 1 to 16, he's safe. 17 to 20, he'd be out. So we're going to get the sure out at first base, and we're going to make it 2 outs as Davis ends up on third, and now Daugherty's up. Daugherty hit a ground ball earlier in the second inning. He's 0 for 1, and he's going to be strikeout. So a strikeout by Bob Friend to end the inning. As we go into the bottom of the fourth, here is Skinner. As we got the top of the order coming up, he is 0 for 1. He is going to draw a walk, so that's going to put our first runner on base in this game. And now here is Grote. Grote needs a 1 to 13 for a double. It's going to be a 8. So it's down the line as he pulls this one. The lead runner, Skinner, has a chance to score. A 1 to 14 is going to allow him to be safe. So we're going to send him. We're not going to send the trailing runner. We're going to let him go. Throw's coming home. You're out! And a great throw by Daugherty, a 20. Go! So he pegs out Skinner at home. And so Chicago is able to keep the runs from scoring, but we do have Grote on second base. And so now Roberto Clemente is up with 1 out. He had 314 with 16 home runs, led the team in an average. He's going to hit a fly ball to center field to Fielder Jones, who's going to pull that one in. Grote has no speed, so he's not even going to tag up, and that's going to bring up Stewart, who's 0 for 1. He hit a fly out earlier. He's going to hit a ground ball to George Davis, and that's going to end the inning. So we had a chance to tie it up, but a great throw by Daugherty to throw out our runners trying to score on the double. And so we are going to now go into the top of the 5th inning with Sullivan leading it off. They have the bottom of the order for the White Sox. Sullivan 0 for 1, lined out earlier in the second. He needs a 1 to 7 for a home run. He's going to roll a 1.
You can't be serious, man. You cannot be serious.
So Sullivan takes it over the left field wall for a 2-0 lead by the White Sox. Tannehill now up to bat, the third baseman. He needs a 1-17. It's going to be a 19, so the roll was good in our favor in that time. So far, the 20-die roll has not been in our favor. And so that's going to be one down. And now Altrock, the pitcher's up. He's going to hit a ground ball to Mazeroski at second base. So that's going to be 2 down. And now Hahn is up. Hahn is going to rip a single off of the pitcher's card. So he's going to be on base. And now Fielder Jones is up. He's 1 for 2. Hahn tries to get a lead. Cannot. And he's going to hit a ground ball to Hoke at third, who's going to throw it and make the easy out at first. So that's going to end the inning. But the White Sox have doubled their lead, now lead 2-0, as they only have 4 hits so far, but they have a couple of doubles and a home run, a solo shot in the last inning, and that's going to give them the lead. So here is Somoli. I'm sure I am butchering his name, but he is up to bat. He hit 267. He's going to draw a walk, so a leadoff walk for us. We're going to try to see if we can get a lead here and attempt to steal. He cannot get a good lead. We didn't think he would, so he's not going to even get close. So here's Smith now. Smith's going to rip a double over Fielder Jones all the way back off the wall. Somoli has a chance to score 1-11. We are going to hold him, not take the chance.
Bruh.
As we have no outs, so we have runners on second and third. We got Hoke, the third baseman, coming up to bat. He's going to hit a ground ball to Tannehill at third. We're going to hold the runner again.
What are you doing?
So that is going to keep him stayed put. Still runners on second, third. Mazeroski's up. He is going to hit a ground ball to Tannehill at third. We have a 50% chance. We got to hold.
That is why you fail.
And that's going to bring up Bob Friend. We're going to take a weird decision here. We're going to bring in a pinch hitter, as we have not done very well getting runs across the plate. So let's see what our options are. So we decided to pull Bob Friend early after only 5 innings. Is going to be all the work he's going to put in today. We're going to bring in Dick Schofield to go ahead and pinch hit. He is up to bat. The switch hitter hit 289, does well against left-handers. He's going to be hit by the pitch. And so he is going to be injured on the play. He does get on base, though, and all of our injuries, as mentioned earlier, are for only the game that they're playing in. So we'll go with Christopher, I guess. So Christopher is going to come in. He's going to be the pinch runner. Skinner is up. He's 0 for 1 with a walk that he got in the 4th inning. Bases are loaded, 2 down. Altrock on the mound. Skinner, the leadoff man, up the bat, and he's going to hit a ball into foul territory, and Donahue's going to pull this one in. We are not able to convert, and now we got to bring in a new pitcher. So with a lot of left-handers coming up to bat over the next few batters, we decided to go with Harvey Haddix. Haddix went 11-10 with 1 save, a 3.98 ERA back in 1964. The Pirates, he's going to be going against Frisbell, the leadoff hitter for the inning. Frisbell needs a 1-17 for a single. It's going to be a 2, so that's going to put him on first base. And now Davis is up. Davis is going to hit a fly ball as he pulls this one into left field. Skinner's going to pull that one in, so it's 1 down, and now here's Donahue. Isbell tries to get a lead. He cannot, and another 1-17 chance. It's going to be a 5, so that's going to put runners on first and second, and now Daugherty is up. This will be the last batter, I believe, that we're going to have him face, and it's going to be a ground ball to Hoke, who's going to throw it to second and then over to first for a inning-ending double play. Haddix gets through the inning after letting a couple of runners on, so he gets out of the 6th. It was probably the only inning we're going to use him in, and that's going to take us to the bottom of the 6th inning. We got Grote, our shortstop, Clemente, and Stewart coming up to bat. Here is Grote going against Altrock. Here's the pitch to start off the bottom of the 7th, and Grote is going to lead off with a single or third hit of the game. And now Roberto Clemente is up, the Hall of Famer, trying to help get something going for the Pirates. He needs a 1-12. It's going to be an 18, so the 20 die again fails us.
Go!
And that's going to be 1 down, and now Stewart, the first baseman, is up. He's going to hit a fly ball to left field. This one's in the gap. Daugherty does not have a lot of range. He cannot get to it. And so that's going to go all the way back to the wall. Grote is going to end up on third. Stewart is going to end up with a double. And now Somoli is up. The center fielder hit 267. He was 0 for 1 today. He did draw a walk in the fifth. Can he knock in some runs? He's going to hit a ground ball to Davis at third. That is going to score a run. So we are able to get one run, cut the lead in half. Stewart is on third base as Davis took the easy out at first. And now Smith is up. He's 1 for 2. He had a double in the fifth inning. He hit 313, and he's going to draw a walk, putting runners on the corner. And now the third baseman, Hoke, is up. He had 16 home runs, hit 295. He's 0 for 2 today. He's going to hit a fly ball into left field, and Daugherty's going to be there. He's going to pull that one in to end the inning as we leave 2 runners stranded. As we get ready to go into the 7th inning, Chicago White Sox from 1906 lead this one 2-1. The White Sox have 2 runs on 6 hits, have not committed an error. The Pirates from 1960 have 1 run on 4 hits and have committed 1 error, which did cost us a run back in the first inning. Sullivan, the catcher, up to bat. Haddock's on the mound. We are going to bring in a new pitcher for the 7th inning. So for the top of the 7th, we're bringing in the starter, Vern Law. Since we are only able to start our ace, Bob Friend is our ace for the Pirates, we decided to bring in Vern Law, probably our second best pitcher on the starting rotation. He's going to come in, and he's going to be going against Sullivan, the catcher, who hit 214. Here's the pitch, and Sullivan's going to line out straight to third base, and that's going to be 1 down. And now Tannehill, the third baseman's up. He's going to draw a walk. So he's on base, and now Altrock is up. He's going to bunt the ball, but he pops it up. Catcher grabs it, throws it to first base, and Isbell's there covering. That's going to be a double play. Yahoo! A bad bunt by Altrock, and so we're going to get out of the inning in a very unconventional 1-2-3 inning as we go into the bottom of the 7th. Here is Mazeroski. He is 0 for 2, the second baseman. He is going to hit a fly ball to right field. That's going to be 1 down. And Vern Law is up to bat. We're going to bring in... No, we're not. Vern Law is actually not bad going against lefties. So we're going to let him hit here. He has a 26.5% chance to get on base. Unfortunately, he's going to foul out into third base territory. And Tannehill brings that one in. That's going to be an out. And now Skinner is up. And that's going to be a strikeout. To end the inning, 1-2-3, we still have Law on the mound. He is going against Hahn. They have the top of the order coming up. Hahn needs a 1-18. It's going to be a 15 on the 20-die roll, so he's going to end up with a single. And now Fielder Jones is up. He's 1 for 3 with a double. He's going to hit a sacrifice bunt, lays that one down. Smith picks it up. Checks on Hahn, who's already more than halfway up to second base, so he's going to get the easy out at first. Hahn ends up on second in scoring position with 1 down, and now Frank Isbell is up. Isbell is 1 for 3 today. Isbell's going to hit a line ball straight at Hoke at third base. That's going to be 2 down. And now here's George Davis. He's 1 for 2. He drew a walk earlier in the game. With a runner in scoring position, do we want to go against Davis, the best hitter on the team? We're going to intentionally walk him and try to go against Donnie, who's 1 for 3. He did have a single on his last at bat in the 6th inning. He's going to hit a ground ball to Stewart, so a good decision by us as we get the out. And that's going to take us into the 8th inning as we have Grote, Clemente, and Stewart coming back up. Some of our best hitters on the team. Grote hit 325 with 2 home runs. He's going against Altrock, who's still in the mound. He's going to fly ball over to O'Neill in left field, who they brought in for defensive purposes to start the inning. And it pays off as that's going to be a fly out as O'Neill is able to get there. So 1 down, and here's Roberto Clemente. He's going to be 0 for 4 as he hit a ground ball to third base. So that's going to be 2 down. And now Stewart is up. He's 1 for 3. He's going to draw a walk. So he is on base. And now we got Somoli up. He's 0 for 2. He has a walk. He did have an RBI, and that's going to be a strikeout. So the Pittsburg Pirates are not able to score. Go into the top of the 9th. Law is still on the mound. We're keeping an eye on him. We have the bullpen up and working. Law is normally a starter. He's over his pitch count, so we'll see how he does. He's going to go against O'Neill, and O'Neill is going to draw a walk to start off the top of the 9th, and now he's going to get a lead. He's going to be running Law has good -4 hold. Smith has a +1 arm. It's going to be a throw, and it needed a 1 to 13 to be safe. He gets a 13. So again, the 20 die roll is killing us in this game. And so now we got Sullivan. He had a home run, the solo shot. This time it's going to be a strikeout. So 1 down, and now Tannehill is up. He's 0 for 2 with a walk. He's in the line ball right at third baseman, and that's going to be 2 down, and now Alt-Rock is up. They're going to let him hit as he has a great game going. He's going to pop this one up over to third, and that's going to end the inning. But they decided to let Alt-Rock hit because he is going into the 9th inning with a 4-hit gem. Only allowed 1 run, which was in the 6th inning. And so he's going to be going against Smith, our catcher, at 295 with 11 home runs. Here's the pitch, and it's going to be a fly ball as Smith pulls this one into O'Neill and left. That's going to be 1 down. And now Hoke, our third baseman's up. He's 0 for 3. He is going to get a single, so he is on base. So we do get a runner on. And now Mazeroski's up. He's 0 for 3 today. We could use another hit. He had 273 with 11 home runs. He's going to hit a line ball right at Donahue. And luckily for us, Hoke was not too far off of the base, so he's able to get back there safely. And now we got Law, our pitcher, coming up. We got to bring in a pinch hitter to go against Alt-Rock. So we are going to bring in Rocky Nelson. The left-handed hitter is going to try to see if he can help keep this game alive. Alt-Rock trying to finish this one out. Here's the pitch. It's going to be a 2-9, and that's going to be a hit by pitch. So Nelson gets on base, and that allows Skinner, our leadoff man, to come up. He had 296 with 15 home runs. The left fielder is 0 for 3. He has a walk. Could he get a home run? I really like the 3 and the 6 columns. So let's see what happens. Here's the pitch. It is going to be a 5. He's going to be a ground ball to Tannehill, who's probably one of their best defensive players. And Tannehill is able to make the play. And that is going to end the inning as the 1906 Chicago White Sox beat the 1960 Pittsburg Pirates 2-1. What an incredible game as the 1906 Chicago White Sox, known for one of the greatest upsets in World Series history, come into the March Madness tournament and beat the 1960 Pittsburgh Pirates. Nick Alt-Rock was incredible on the mound, only allowing 1 run, but the real downfall for the 1960 Pirates and myself was the 20 die roll, as multiple times the 20 die roll was against us, including the home run, where they got triple snake eyes, a 1-2 on the batter's card, and then the 20 die roll was a 1 to give a very rare home run by a player who only had 2 home runs back in 1906. So I hope you guys enjoyed the very first game of the March Madness tournament. So until next time, this is Coach TK. Have a good one. Bye.